Hello, my name is Natalia Merkulova, Eurovision по-русски, and I'm here with Oksana.
I represent Nordic School Moscow. We are a linguistic center where we teach Finnish, as well as other Northern European languages. We are very happy to see you. How are you? How is your day?
Great. I have a busy day, like lately, every day. I love it. It's nice to be busy. After some Corona boring times, it's nice to be busy.
What moved you to take part in the UMK national selection this year for Eurovision?
Well, as I mentioned, Corona was one of the reasons, because for 2 years we are not be able to play any concerts with the band. It's been so quiet and boring. So that was one reason. I just got the idea last summer that, actually first I came up with the song, and then with the idea like, why don't we just take part of the competition and do something exciting, because it's been so devastating lately. But also we have a lot of fans who've always been asking us like, when will the Rasmus be part of the Eurovision? So this year we are trying.
Last year was very successful for Finland. Blind Channel were one of the fan favorites, and they brought back the classics of Finnish music to Eurovision. Let's imagine if Blind Channel wouldn't go to Eurovision last year, and for example, Axel would go, who won the selection in 2020. Would you still participate in the national final?
That's a good question. I think Blind Channel as a group gave me confidence and kind of good vibes about the competition itself. I was really happy for their success. I really liked their song. Everything was like, this is Finland is known for its rock music. So I think it was very natural for them to join and go, and they went really far. So I think it's one of the reasons. But I think in generally, it has been changing the style of the competition, and the reputation has grown. It has changed during the last, let's say, 5-10 years.
That's actually interesting that you mentioned it, because I have a follow-up question. Rock music as a genre has become quite popular with Eurovision fans after a successful performance of Blind Channel and of course Måneskin, who won the competition. Do you think that the Rasmus will contribute to the revival of rock music at Eurovision?
Well, I think definitely we are in that genre, but I think Eurovision is about a lot of things. There are always, this a solo artist. Some people sing really well and they are very like minimalistic, and then there are rock acts, and like that's kind of the fun part of the whole thing, that you can be whatever. And usually in the Eurovision competition there are always some surprises, and people go a little bit over the top, and it's also about kind of having fun, that has a very positive overall feeling, the whole Eurovision thing. That it's not that serious, a little bit like tongue in the cheek, as we say.
Can you please tell us about the process of writing the Jezebel? For which movie would you choose your contest entry Jezebel for a soundtrack, maybe?
Oh, that's nice. Maybe some like a superhero movie, but with a bad guy, definitely. A bad girl. That would be great.
And let's go back to Eurovision for just a little bit. You mentioned that Finland is very famous for rock music, and of course there were some representatives of Finland who performed rock songs. What other entries from your country do you like?
I like a guy called Isaac Scene. He has a kind of a modern sound. I think it reminds me a little bit of like Michael Jackson and maybe Weekend. And that's cool because it's in Finnish, and the combination kind of works. I don't know for like you guys, because you don't know the lyrics. But anyway, it's enjoyable for me. I like actually all of them. I've been hearing a lot of the songs now. They're all being played on the radio, And I think they picked really good artists this year. They are all different. They have all like pretty unique style and kind of ready packages. And the fun thing is that, you know, some of them, like this Isaac guy, I don't know for sure how long he's been around, but for me at least he's new. And then there's us. We have been together for ages, but you know, we're all on the same line competing next to each other, and that's cool because it, you know, it's really about the song. It's really about that one moment, that 3 minutes you can put on the show, and it's a really fair situation for everybody. So anyone can be the winner.
Yeah, absolutely agree. And what about Russia? Do you know some Russian artists or maybe some songs in Russian that you heard, or Russian representatives at Eurovision? Who do you remember?
Russian artist, I think one of my favorites is Tattoo. You know, they are great. I still love the songs every time I hear them somewhere. Like, wow, so good. And such a cool style. And, you know, they could have taken part of the Eurovision, I think. And
They
could have
actually
come.
did.
They
Yeah.
did.
They did in 2003, if I'm not mistaken. I grew up listening to their songs. So yeah, I used to be a huge fan when I was younger.
Oh, they did. I didn't know this. Cool.
Yeah, they even came third, I guess, at the Eurovision final. So they were very successful internationally and then Eurovision in particular.
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
Can you tell us about a process of writing your UMK song, Jezebel? What was the inspiration behind it?
The inspiration for the title, Jezebel, it came actually from the Bible. There is a character called Jezebel in the Bible, and she was very kind of an evil, a bad woman, a person. She did horrible things, but at the same time, she was very attractive and very clever and cool. So kind of like a superhero villain type of person. So I thought it was very interesting, and also the name was very catchy and very inspiring, the whole story. But we wanted to take it to the modern day, and the song is really a tribute to all the strong women or all the strong independent people in general who make decisions in their own lives and live their life in their own way, being true to themselves and just being original and kind of taking control of their own life and being themselves. That's kind of the message that I want to put in the song, because I think I've always been like that myself. I can find a Jezebel inside of my heart, you know. I've always done this kind of unusual things in my life, take some risks and making weird decisions, and always based on like a spontaneous thoughts and just like gone with the flow, and always being kind of strange and weird, but I've had good times.
To tell you a secret, in Russia, we are very crazy about this song, but
Really?
we're not the only ones. And since you released the Jezebel music video, many fans on Instagram and TikTok decided to make reels with yellow and black inspiration as a theme in your music video. Have you seen any of those videos? Were you surprised by it? And maybe you can remember some of, you know, the most catchy ones.
Yeah, that's been the coolest thing to see, like how people have adopted this. We have used the hashtag I am Jezebel, like pretty much like a thing that anyone can be. Jezebel, anyone can be rebellious and just like not take life so seriously, just like have some good time. And I think people really, they discovered this message and they have been playing around with that a lot. So we've had a lot of cool videos that people have done at home, just like putting on some yellow makeup or yellow nails like mine. Look, I tried yesterday. It went so bad. It looks so bad.
It's
I need more
not.
practice.
It's very creative.
Yeah, I'll show you something. We just got this.
Okay. How
Jezebel,
lovely.
I don't know how you got in my blood. Yeah, so it's all yellow and black this month.
Lauri, you have recently become a father for the first time. We would like to congratulate you with that. What is like to be a father of the daughter, and has your life changed since the child was born? It would be wonderful if you share some stories with her.
Well, thank you, first of all. They say that father and daughter, they always have a special bond. And for the first time, I'm having a daughter, and it was really like, I can kind of feel it already. She's only like 4 months, very young, but the feeling is different. You know, maybe I'm a little bit more protective because I know, that, I don't know, but it's just like, this is a different vibe. And I'm really blessed to have kids. I just talked to somebody today, and a long time, like, had a good conversation that some people don't have the chance of getting babies, and no matter how they try. So it's really something to be grateful for, and
Yes.
it's like a miracle that happens.
Yes, that's really nice. And some people said me that you like to go to the sauna. How do you spend your free time, and other members of the band? Do you have hobbies?
Well, we really like sauna. Banya. How do you say in Russia?
Banya.
Yeah, banya. We even when we come to Russia, we always look for the local banya somewhere. We've had these incredible moments. I remember somewhere in the Siberia. I can't remember the city, but it was really cold, and it was like a cold, sunny spring day, like today. and we were booked in this sauna place. We had to travel there quite far. It was this one guy who had built a really nice sauna. He had like this cold, almost ice water, this pool, and then a hot tub and everything. It was like really interesting. He had built everything by hand, and then he came into the sauna with us, and he was putting the water on the stones, and then he was also beating us with the what do you call the branches?
Веник.
Веник.
Yeah, it's like crazy, and he was hitting us so hard, and it was so hot. Like, I think the Russians, they like their sauna like super hot, almost like
Yes.
too much for me. It's cool, but I think free time, it's something, if we are on the tour, like let's say in Russia, we always try to look for some, like a local guide, someone to show us around. Usually we don't have much time, maybe 3-5 hours max on the show day. And so we might find someone who knows all the nice places in the city, and that's always the best, because then you can really get so much more out of the time. And it's nice to try different local foods or drinks or anything. Just makes life more exciting. I think we are usually quite brave to experience new things. It's fun.
Yeah, actually, I have a question about local food. You said you tried something. What Russian dishes have you tried?
At least all the classics, like blini, borscht, solyanka, all the things. And those are usually something when we go there, after some while, we always want to have that, like right away. Let's go to the most like traditional Russian restaurants with the pickles, and you know what they are, like the
Yes.
fish roll, everything with the smetana, and everything has dill in it. If you don't like dill, don't go to Russia. It's like everywhere. I love it. And I also like the Russian like how they have the vegetables, they're crunchy. That is always something great.
Making me hungry a little bit.
Me too.
But let's move on. We have just a few more questions. As I mentioned before, Nordic School is a linguistic center, so we have a language question for you. Is there any foreign language that you would like to learn, and why?
Well, now that I say this, it's gonna sound like I really want to go to the Eurovision, but I really want to learn to speak Italian, even before this Eurovision thing. I really wanted to learn to speak Italian. I like Italy in many ways. It's how the people are so passionate about everything, and they have this kind of almost like a funny attitude towards everything. You know, they are so dramatic, and how they speak. It's like it's almost kind of, well, it's kind of funny, but it's very like emotional. I like that side of it, and how they are so passionate about everything. You know, the food has to be exactly like this, and how you cook your pasta is like super important. I like that kind of attitude.
Okay, and now finally, we would like to ask you to greet your Russian fans with a short message.
Well, all the Russian fans, we can't wait to see you guys. We've been missing you for so many years already, and soon the COVID is over. We can come to you. We can give you some really good hugs and play you the best show ever. So hang in there. We'll see you soon.
Yes, we wish you the best of luck on the UMK, and I'm sure that all the Russian fans will cheer for you and will be happy for you if you go to Eurovision. So good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Have a nice day.
Thank
Have a nice
you.
day too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.